My name is Lekgonan Tema, a Bachelor of Engineering Technology in Electrical Engineering student at Central University of Technology, Free State. I'm going to present my project, which is Advanced Security System. Okay, let me take you to the poster. As I mentioned, this is the Advanced Security System, and the problem statement was in Excelsior Free State, there is a break-in pattern in one particular property. So the solution to this was to design a system that will curb the occurrence of the break-ins. This project, it incorporates the Arduino Uno as the heart of the project, a motion sensor to detect the presence of an intruder, a floodlight, and a piezo to ring in the presence of an intruder. If the intruder is discovered, the GSM module will be used to notify the owner of the property, and the RFID tag will use to gain access to the yard. The LDR will only turn on the lights automatically when it's night and turn off during the day. The Wi-Fi module ESP8266, it's used to store all data to cloud. Okay, now let me take you to the block diagram of my project. As you can see, this project must be supplied with a 5 volts DC supply. Now, here we have a ESP826601 Wi-Fi module, which is a bidirectional. It writes and reads data. And the GSM module, which is used to send data. We have a servo. The purpose of the servo is to open the gate when the RFID is accepted. Okay, on the other hand, I have a switching relay. It will get signal from our Arduino Uno, and then it will switch on the floodlight in the presence of an intruder. This side we have LCD, which must display all activities that are occurring. LDR, as I mentioned, is to detect the light, and the PIR, which measures or senses motion. Okay, now let me take you to the list of my components that were used. It's Arduino Uno, R3, Rev3, ESP Wi-Fi module, ESP01, GSM module, servo motor, liquid crystal display, LCD, relay module, 2-channel, RFID tag, LDR, PIR motion sensor, a piezo, floodlight, and two 220 ohms resistors. Okay, now we are going to the schematic of the project. As you can see, the components that are highlighted in red are the components that are my modifications. I can say those are my modifications in this project. Okay, now we can go to the PCB. This is the final PCB of the advanced security system. Okay, so now I'll take you to the flow chart of the advanced security system. So it starts here in this block. That's where I'm initializing my outputs and my inputs. So one of my variables is the LDR, as I mentioned earlier on. Okay, so now on this step, we are testing. Is it dark? No, it's not. So if it's not dark, turn off the lights. And then it can go to check the other state. Is it dark? Yes, it is. Turn on the lights. And then do what? Check the other state. Okay, So now we are going to RFID tag. We want to gain access to the yard. Is the RFID tag correct? Yes, it is. The servo motor must be initiated. The gate will be open. If the RFID tag is not, then the gate will remain closed. After that, what should you do? Go to the next step. Okay. Now, we have a switch which is coupled together with the motion sensor. Why? Because we want this system to distinguish between an intruder and the owner of the house. Let's say, for example, the owner of the house wants to go outside. It's at night. The system should not see him or her as the intruder. So there is a switch that will be installed so that he or she can put the switch on or off. When the switch is on, he's inside. Then any other person that is going around the yard will be seen as an intruder. If he goes out, he puts the switch off. Okay, so now let's check. We read the status of the switch. Is the switch closed? No, it's not closed. So we are going back to read the other states. If the switch is closed, then now we are going to the PIR motion sensor. So now, if there is no motion detected, we are going back again to the start. We are going to read the other states. But if there is an intruder, the SMS should be sent to the owner. All data should be sent to ESP8266. The alarm must be rang. The floodlight must turn on. Okay, so this is the project on the breadboard. Okay, and now let me take you to the real project now. Okay, this is my switch, the RFID tag, the LCD. This is the LCD, the servo motor, the LDR, the LED, and the PIR motion sensor. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how it operates. I'll start with the RFID tag. This is the wrong one. Let's look. If someone tries to come with the wrong RFID tag, access, let's check. Access, invalid tag, access denied. Okay, so now we are going to the working one. The gate is opened. Access granted. Let's check again. Access granted. Okay, so now we are going to the LDR. We assume that it's at night now. If it is at night, the LDR will go on, which represents our floodlight or our lights, outside lights. Okay, now let's see what will happen in the presence of an intruder. What will happen in the presence of an intruder? Okay, this is an intruder. Let's see what will happen in the presence of an intruder. Okay, now let's wait for SMS. Intruder detected. Okay, so now we are going to ThingSpeak. Let's check here. Here is our charts. So I want us to check here. Okay, the channel was created a day ago. Last entry is last minute. Okay, so let's check our time here. Our time here it's 14:08, and then let's check here on ThinkSpeak. It's 14:07. You can see that it's updating in real time. Let's say the owner of the property is out of the country, so he can't be able to receive SMSs. So we can log in on ThinkSpeak and then check data of whatever that is happening at his premises. Okay, now let's check here on ThinkSpeak. If you can see here, this is the LDR. Now I'm going to show you how to analyze this data so that you can see whatever that is happening at your place. So at this instant, from here to here, we can say that it was during the day. There was sunlight that is falling to our LDR. So at that instant, the value of LDR will be this low. So when we are closing the LDR, making it to be assuming that it's at night, that value will go high. So that means here it's at night. If it was held for a longer time, it will go horizontal like this, straight like this, showing that okay, this is at night. And then the motion, you'll see here, if there is motion that was there during at night, you can be able to trace that okay, the intruder came at night or during the day. And then whatever that is happening at your gate, if someone accessed the gate, you can see if the tag that was presented to the RFID tag is the correct one. You can check here. Thank you.